For more than a century, the RMS Titanic has fascinated the world. It was more than a ship. It was a dream made of steel, a floating palace that embodied human ambition and technological progress at the dawn of the 20th century. Its tragic fate on April 14, 1912, has inspired countless books, films, and documentaries. Yet despite the endless retellings, one question has remained. What would it have been like to be there? Today, a new frontier answers that question. Video games. The upcoming release of Titanic Escape Simulator does not simply allow you to watch the ship sink. It allows you to relive the night it happened. A chance to step aboard history's most legendary vessel, to feel the grandeur, and to test whether you could survive the disaster that changed the course of maritime history forever. Titanic Escape Simulator is built with cutting-edge graphics, immersive sound design, and survival mechanics that turn history into a living experience. The game begins in your cabin, where the night seems calm and serene. The sound of the ocean hums through the walls. You might wander the corridors, admire the lavish design of the first-class areas, or explore the more modest quarters below. But then, everything changes. The iceberg strikes, the ship trembles, the clock begins to tick, corridors flood, doors jam, panic spreads. Players are forced into difficult choices. Do you stay calm and help others? Or do you fight to save yourself, no matter the cost? The developers have promised an astonishing level of realism. Rising water that follows the ship's exact deck plan, tilting floors that affect movement, and the creeping chill of the North Atlantic that drains your strength. Every sound, from the groan of bending steel to the distant screams of passengers, is designed to make you feel that you are not just playing a game, but inhabiting a moment frozen in time. It is not merely a digital escape. It is a simulation of endurance, fear, and the fragility of human survival. And why does the Titanic continue to capture the imagination of every generation? Because it represents the paradox of human achievement and human vulnerability. In its day, the Titanic was a marvel, the largest moving object ever built, celebrated as unsinkable. Yet within a few hours of striking an iceberg, it vanished beneath the waves, taking over 1,500 lives with it. Films and documentaries have shown us the sinking from the outside. But this game allows you to step into history itself, to walk the ornate hallways, to see the lifeboats being lowered, to feel the weight of fear in the air. For historians, it offers a fresh tool, a way to revisit the night of April 14th, not through faded photographs or silent wreckage, but through interactive storytelling. For gamers, it is the ultimate test of decision-making under pressure. Every action has consequences. Every hesitation could cost your life. And for the world at large, it proves that even a century later, the Titanic continues to remind us of courage, sacrifice, and the unpredictability of human destiny. Some may wonder, why turn tragedy into a game? The truth is, Titanic Escape Simulator is not merely entertainment. It is a bridge between memory and technology. By stepping into this recreation, players are not mocking the past, but engaging with it in a way that deepens understanding. When you struggle to find a way through a flooding corridor, you glimpse the desperation real passengers felt. When you hear the ship creak under the weight of water, you imagine the terror of those who realized the unsinkable was sinking. Video games, once dismissed as mere distractions, are evolving into powerful educational tools. They allow us to embody perspectives we could never otherwise experience. They transform passive history into active history, where you become part of the story. In that sense, this game is not only about survival, it is about remembrance. It ensures that the lessons of Titanic are never forgotten. As the Titanic slipped beneath the waves in the early hours of April 15, 1912, over 1,500 lives were lost. Each one was a story, unfinished, unfulfilled, and forever tied to that night of icy darkness. In Titanic Escape Simulator, no two players will face the same fate. Some may reach a lifeboat, others may fight until the very last moment, and some, despite their efforts, may sink with the ship. But all will leave with a deeper understanding of the choices, the fear, and the resilience that defined that night. The Titanic is more than a shipwreck. It is a symbol of human ambition, human error, and human courage. And now, through the world of gaming, it lives again. Not as a cold wreck resting at the bottom of the ocean, but as a story we can step into, feel, and learn from. The legacy of the Titanic endures, not only in history books, not only on movie screens, but now in the immersive realm of digital experience. This is Lens, and this is the Titanic Reborn. A reminder that even the darkest nights in history can still illuminate the lessons of survival, sacrifice, and the fragility of life.